Hi again.
Hello.
Hi, this is video number 2, and I'm still Kelly Fitzpatrick.
And I'm Barbara Lewton.
All right. So in this video, we're going to be doing 3 conversations about a difficult subject. And we're going to have each conversation ramp up towards the next conversation. And we'll see that we can make some progress in motivating Barbara. Barbara will find her own motivation, and she'll share that with me, and I'll find out her needs, and we'll be on the same page, and we'll be sitting next to each other. The final conversation, number 4, I'm going to be working on persuasion, and I'm not going to do as well. And I'd like you to pay attention to what the differences seem to be. Okay, so this scenario number 2, Barbara's the guest in her tiny home, and she's been collecting a lot of items that to me look like garbage. And it's starting to smell. Her neighbors are starting to complain, and my supervisor's leaning on me about the whole situation. And we haven't talked about it at all. And I'm feeling overwhelmed, and I'm feeling really intimidated about talking with her, and I'm working hard not to take the situation and her responses personally. So that's the setup. All right. Conversation number 1. Barbara, I brought you some tea.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I think it's your favorite tea.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I like that tea also.
Mm-hmm.
So I know you have your little dog in the house. We heard your dog the last time. That's good. I like that you have your companion. How does that work for you?
Oh, I love having her around.
Yeah.
She's an emotional support animal for me.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, she's great. She's the reason I want to go outside sometimes, is to walk her. Otherwise, I wouldn't want to go out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, does she get out all the time? Do you take her out every day?
I take her on walks, yeah.
Okay.
A couple times a day,
Okay.
sometimes 3.
Well,
depending on the weather.
And I noticed that you actually followed through and you got the paperwork from your doctor to have an accommodation, to have an emotional support animal.
Yeah.
Really good that you did that. You were really on the mark with getting that done.
Thanks. I appreciate that.
Yeah, good job. Really good job. Can I have a little bit difficult conversation with you? Do you mind?
Okay.
Is it okay?
Okay.
All right. I'll just be really clear. We've had some complaints, and I'm really concerned that maybe there's a lot of stuff in your the tiny house that you're staying in. Yeah. What do you think that's about? Do you mind telling me about what it is that you have and how it's important to you?
Well, it's things that I've found on the road and things that people have given me, and I just feel like it just makes me feel happy to have those things.
I can't hear you. It makes you feel
what? It makes me feel happy that I have those things. Yeah, because I don't have much.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I don't have much at all, so.
And what's happened that you don't have much right now? Because you've been here for a while. Have you had people steal things from you? And
yes.
What is that? What else has happened? Have you been part of the sweeps in the past? I hear that those were really difficult for people.
Really bad. They took everything.
Oh,
and
I'm
all
sorry.
went in the trash.
Oh, that's really sad. I really feel for you. So no wonder those things are important to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I know it's kind of a mess.
Yeah. Is it a mess? Is that the way you see it?
It
Are you
is.
comfortable with it?
Well, it's kind of both.
Yeah?
Yeah. It makes me feel good to have it, but then I know it's not good too.
Okay.
It kind of stinks.
Yeah. Well, I know you're having a
know.
hard time with this conversation, so why don't we just kind of take a little rest with it? maybe we can talk about this again tomorrow after you've had some time to think about it and, you know, get a good meal. You know, the kitchen has a good meal coming up for dinner. Did you know?
That's what I heard.
Yeah, we're having spaghetti.
Oh, yum.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So I know it's time for you to take your dog, your pup, for a walk. So can we talk about this again tomorrow?
Sure.
And maybe we
sure.
can both kind of think about it and think, you know, what would your next step be?
Okay.
Okay? All right. So we'll come back and talk about it again tomorrow. Thank you so
Thanks.
much for talking to me about it.
You bet.
I really
You bet.
appreciate you and all the efforts you're making. You've come a long way.
Thanks.
Good
Kelly.
job.
Thank you.
Okay. Boop. Okay, conversation 2. So Barbara, thank you so much for talking with me yesterday. I know it was a really hard topic. Maybe today we can make some more planning about what is the next thing you'd like to do on this. I heard you say that you've had a lot of grief about things being taken from you.
Mm-hmm.
What worked in the past for you? Have you had this struggle before about collecting things? And so I don't know anything about it. Is collecting the right word?
Oh, some people call it hoarding.
Okay.
That's what my mother says.
Well, what do you call it?
I think it's keeping.
Keeping. Okay. Okay. So on the things that you're keeping, what's the good about that? What are the pros about keeping these things? What are the difficult things about keeping?
Well, it makes me feel kind of in charge.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, this is my stuff. I get to decide what to do with it.
So that's your biggest pro.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And some of it's cool shit.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What's your favorite thing that you've got right now besides
Probably
pup?
the bridal veil.
Oh, you have a bridal
Yes.
veil? Oh my goodness.
Yes. I've never seen anything like it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Where did you find that?
That was in the trash at the 5 and 10.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get that.
Do you ever
that.
try it on?
Oh, heck yeah, girl.
That sounds like fun.
I'll have to show it to you.
I'd love to see that. I'd love to see that. So that's some really good stuff. How about, what's some of the difficult stuff? In the field we call it pros and cons, but we don't have to use that kind of language. What's the hard stuff about keeping things?
It stinks.
It stinks. What's stinking?
I think it's dirty. You know, my neighbors say that too. Jenny over there always goes like this when she walks by my house.
She does?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I'm sorry.
Mhm.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Does that feel
But it
rude? Does that hurt your
She's
feelings?
fine.
She's right.
It does stink.
So,
Yeah.
can I ask you some personal questions about the stuff that you're keeping?
Sure.
Do you know what is making this strong smell?
I think it's just dirty. It's just dirt. I don't know.
Yeah. Do you have
Maybe
like?
dog poop is in there.
Oh, you have some. Okay.
You know?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I offer you some ideas?
Sure.
Would you like us to give you some dog poop bags from the little area, the dog walking area? Maybe we give them
Sure.
to you. Okay.
Sure.
Would you like some suggestions on how to dispose of it? I mean, where
We
to
could
put
just
it?
in the trash.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So what's been the holdup in doing that piece? Or do you know?
That's a good question. I don't know.
Okay.
Time just goes.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty soon I'm used to the smell.
Okay.
Doesn't bother me when I'm inside.
Do you have a phone?
Yeah.
Does it have alarms on it?
Yeah.
Do you feed pup at the same time every day?
Morning and night. Yeah. Breakfast
Okay.
and dinner. Like when I do.
And how long does she need until she needs to go out to go to the bathroom?
Well, it seems
After
like
she eats.
after she eats is probably the most important time.
Like
to let
5
her out.
minutes later, 10 minutes later?
I'd say within a half an hour.
Okay. Do you feed pup at the same time? each day?
I'm not that way.
Okay.
Yeah.
So put an alarm on your
About.
phone wouldn't necessarily be helpful.
No.
Okay.
But I could. What if I fed her outside on the porch?
Oh.
And then pat her on her leash so she could go poop.
Oh, that's a great
Yeah,
suggestion.
that's
You
what I
think you
noticed.
could do that?
Ralph down there, that's what he does.
Would you
dog.
like it if we put like a hook on the outside that you could tie her to so that she
and
could?
a longer leash, because mine's
A
only
longer
like
leash?
6 feet.
Well, I think we could probably help you get a longer leash. Would that be something that I could do for you? Okay.
That'd be awesome.
Okay, let's try that.
Okay.
All right.
Cool.
Great.
Thanks.
You're welcome. End of conversation 2. All right, conversation 3. Hey, Barbara, how you doing?
Okay.
Yeah? How's the pup?
Good. Good.
Good. So how do you like the new hook that we put on the little house here for
I
you?
like it.
Pup.
I like it. She likes it too. She likes to be outside.
Good. And I've noticed that you're doing better about having her outside when she eats. Good job.
Mhm.
I have some difficult news. Are you
Uh-oh.
ready to hear it? And I'm with you on this, and I'll back you up.
Okay.
And I'll help you figure this out. I want to remind you. But we're starting to get complaints from the supervisors and the people who own the land. I don't know if it's the county or the city, but the people that come around and inspect, they're really complaining about the amount of things that you're having in your house. It's not smelling anymore. You've done a good job taking care of that. But people have noticed that you're not sleeping inside anymore. And I've noticed that the window, things are kind of piled up really high in there, like up to your knees.
Yeah.
What do you think about that? Because we're going to have to come up with a solution, because they're really pressuring me, and I don't want to pressure you. I want to sit with you to help you figure this out. Remember, I'm on your side, but we got to get moving on it pretty quick. What would you like to do?
I do need to get rid of some things.
That's got to be hard.
Yeah. Would you help me?
Yes, I can help you. I can be your cheerleading squad.
Okay.
Would you like me to get some garbage bags?
Yeah.
And how about some clear plastic totes where you can see inside of them for the treasures like your bridal veil that you want to save? And as we're going through things, you can say keep or go.
Yeah.
Keep
Yeah.
or go.
That sounds
And we
good.
just break it down, and we spend 5 minutes, and we do a little break, and then we do 5 more minutes,
Yeah.
and maybe we put some really loud music on. What kind of music do you like to dance to?
Rock and roll.
Okay.
We could dance.
Okay.
While we do it.
I'll bring my little speaker. I'll bring
Okay.
my phone, and you pick out the music,
Okay.
and we'll do 3 songs in a row, really loud, and we'll go keep, and you get to make the decisions.
Okay.
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 And by the time the weekend is over, we'll do this today.
Okay.
We'll do this tomorrow. But we'll do it in little spurts and take breaks.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay. I
Okay.
like that idea.
Okay. And I think by this weekend, the end of the weekend, we can have something done where those folks won't be pushing on me. And hopefully I'm not pushing on you. I'm sitting with you in this.
Okay.
Does that feel okay?
Yeah.
Does that feel safe?
Thanks, Kelly.
You're welcome. I'm glad I can help you because you're doing a good job, and I really want to make sure that you get to stay here for the whole
I
time.
wanna stay
But
here, too.
push is coming to shove, and so we
Okay.
need to make some movement now.
Okay.
Okay, good job. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. Now this is the scenario where Kelly's not a nice person. Kelly doesn't have very good boundaries. Okay, so this is scenario 4 where I'm really doing persuasion. Now it sounds like persuasion's a good thing, but it's not. Because when we have something called ambivalence, you know what ambivalence is? Yeah, I used to think I could go either way, I don't really care. But what I found out was ambivalence is actually, I really, really like one thing about this situation, and I really, really don't like something about the situation, and I'm feeling both ways at the same time, and I'm kind of like on a seesaw, and I don't know which way I'm going to go.
Uncomfortable.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah. And when we're really in that place of ambivalence, I might be ready to change. And if somebody tries to persuade me, what happens if I come in and say, Barbara, you got to do it, and you got to do it my way, and you got to do it now? What does that feel like?
I want to shove you away.
Yeah. Yeah. F you, Kelly, right? You're not telling me what to do. So persuasion isn't really very effective, because when somebody has that ambivalence, when they're really thinking about changing, if I push Barbara, she's going to push me right back, and she's going to dig in to what she's feeling, what she's thinking, and what she's doing. And it's going to be less likely that Barbara's going to want to motivate herself into changing, even if she knows that's what she really kind of deep down wants to do. So if I'm being persuasive, that actually comes off being bossy. And when somebody's telling me what to do, I'm less likely to do it. I'm going to dig in. So here we go. Okay. Situation number 4, persuasion. Okay, Barbara.
Yes.
Now, we got to get this stuff done, and we got to get it done now. So I'm willing to help you, but this is what I'm willing to do. I'm going to bring the garbage bags. We're going to meet in about an hour. You have time to get a bite to eat, walk your dog. That dog needs to walk more often. You're not doing a good job getting the dog out of your place. Oh, wait a minute. My phone's ringing. Hold on. I'll be right back. Hold on. I got to go talk to somebody. All right. That's my boss. I'm in trouble because they don't like what you're doing, and they're pushing on me. So this is what we're going to do. After lunch, I'm going to come with the garbage bags, and you can either participate or not, but we're cleaning that garbage out, whether you like it or not, because it's got to go.
That's my stuff.
Yeah, but you got too much of it, and it's stinky, it's smelly, people are complaining. I'm afraid we're going to get rats.
They're already there.
You've got rats.
Mm-hmm.
And you didn't tell us?
Mm-hmm.
Why? What's wrong with you that you wouldn't tell us that you've got rats?
Because my dog got one and killed it.
Okay. If this doesn't change, we're going to have you leave. So after lunch, I'm coming back, and we're just taking care of your shit. Okay?
Okay.
You hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I see my boyfriend's coming. Ooh, there's my honey. Hold on a minute here. Just stuff it, okay? Just hold your horses. Here's my boyfriend. Ah, can I have a kiss? Okay, I love you.
Love you, babe.
Okay, back to work here. By the way, did you hear what happened to Ethel? We kicked her out.
No.
Yeah.
How come?
Because she wouldn't give up that dang boyfriend, and he hit her again.
Wow.
And then she relapsed. She wouldn't go to detox, and we just can't have that around here. We don't want that to happen to you, right? Right?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to clean out that garbage,
Okay.
and I will just tell you how we're going to take care of it.
All right.
All right. Go get some lunch.
Okay.
End of our scenarios. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to ask the final question here. Which Kelly would you like to work with? Kelly number 1 or Kelly number 2?
I like Kelly number 1
And why is that?
because she didn't push me. You were really nice. You were gentle with me, and you seemed like you cared about me.
But I was direct, right?
Well, you didn't let me beat around the bush.
Okay.
You looked for a solution because you knew I was stuck.
And how about when I was Kelly number 2? What kind of person was Kelly number 2?
She was Very nice. She was a little pushy, but not as bad as Kelly 3.
Kelly 3.
Yeah.
How about Kelly 4? The
Kelly
very last
4
one.
was over the top with the
Yeah.
gossiping and the boyfriend.
Yeah. So actually the question is Kelly number 1 or Kelly number 4? Which one would you prefer to work with?
I'd rather have Kelly number 1.
Okay. Thank you all for listening. There are going to be some questions in the text below in our YouTube video. Go ahead and do some reviews. Let's hear what you have to think. Thank you very much. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.